world. I tried to stick to a low-calorie, healthy diet. The problem with eating healthy is that at some point, we find ourselves in a loop, eating the same boring things over and over. Well, now you don't have to, and that's because of HelloFresh. It has finally happened. I got it in the mail today, HelloFresh Meals. Let's open it up. HelloFresh is a weekly meal kit delivery service dedicated to sending customers seasonal recipes and fresh pre-measured ingredients. They make living healthy easier with many low-calorie, carb-smart, vegetarian, and pescatarian options every week. Also, they're delicious. Today I'm going to be making sheet pan chipotle barbecue pork tenderloin. Step 1, I'm going to dump out all my dry ingredients here. Ooh. HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit. I like HelloFresh because it saves time, it's affordable, and it makes cooking 100 times less painful. No more stressing about meal planning or prep or long trips to the grocery store. Just follow their chef-curated recipes, and you can have dinner on the table in about 30 minutes or less with their quick and easy options. Putting on a barbecue glaze and then back into the oven this goes. Plus, HelloFresh is flexible. You can easily change your delivery days or food preferences whenever you want. Take a look, I made this. Time to take a bite.
That's delicious.
So what you waiting for? Go to HelloFresh.com and use code EEFRS14 to get 14 free meals, including free shipping. Now on the show.
Hovering around 15,000 calories.
That's a lot. That's usually about a week of eating for me. We're probably gonna die after this. Butter, oil, sugar, carbs. These are all the things that make life worth living. But if you eat too much, they'll also make your life end. I'm having a culinary bypass. Today, Calvin and I are sacrificing our bodies.
Is there a waiver to sign?
To show you Minnesota's most dangerously delicious dining options.
Is that even legal in Minnesota?
From pillow-sized sweets, they look robust.
Yes.
To deep-fried burgers. This is like the king of every food here. We're tracking down food-crazed entrepreneurs who are pushing their mouth-watering menus to the max.
Reckless chefs?
Time to dine. You ready to eat?
I am now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Our first stop of the day, High-Low Diner, where you can find deadly delicious breakfast and wash it down with a cocktail. I like it. Boom, we're doing it. James Brown.
James Brown. Oh,
JB,
sorry.
can I shake your hand, sir?
James Brown is the co-owner of this restaurant. He and his partner bought this original 1950s diner in Gibson, Pennsylvania, and had it shipped halfway across the country. Now, they're serving all-day breakfast with a little bit of a twist to folks here in Minnesota. So before we even talk about your restaurant and all the delicious work you're doing here, I want to shift our focus down to here. My man, what am I looking at?
These are our Ellsworth spicy cheese curds.
Cheese curds. They're moist pieces of curdled milk. They're normally aged and turned into various other cheeses.
It could be a cheddar cheese. It could be a mozzarella cheese.
Here, they're using special locally made spicy cheese curds.
Do you use a habanero pepper?
It's a buffalo dusting.
They're coated in flour and batter, then fried and served with a homemade ranch sauce. Enough talking. Can we try these right away?
Let's get in. The more orange they are, the spicier, so dig a little deep.
Hey, we haven't cheersed yet.
Oh yeah, cheers. All those are so satisfying.
There's a nice crunch, then it's just gushy inside, like cheesy oil. I do like the spice. It's just heating me up a little bit, and then you have the ranch to cool you down.
I've never had cheese curd, but I like the texture, the creaminess, and the squeakiness. It's just kind of squeak, squeak, squeaks. Oh, sorry, wrong hands.
So you have these big globs of doughy donuts.
So what it is a brioche risen dough donut that we make fresh. We fry every day. It's a whole process where it rises like twice. And so it gives it a nice crumb. It gives it kind of that airiness. Even though the donut's this big, it's light and airy.
The donut is the base for a lot of different dishes. Today we're going to be eating the Gary Cooper.
Yep.
What is the Gary Cooper?
So that is kind of our riff on like a chicken and waffle.
Chicken and waffles is a southern signature that combines fluffy waffles with savory fried chicken and sweet syrup. Folks in Minnesota, I don't know how well versed they are in chicken and waffles because it wasn't something that was here when I grew up. How do you get them into it? Right now, we're not in the South, so they make chicken and waffles their own way.
At this point, we've been here like 6 years, so people know what we do and that is good.
Replacing the waffle with a giant donut, topping that with fried chicken, then smothering the whole thing with creamy country gravy. My mouth is sweating with anticipation. I'm excited. James, thank you very much. Let's do this. The Gary Coop starts with their very own handcrafted fried donuts, deep fried until golden brown. Then the chicken, dipped in flour, milk, and crushed cornflakes to really drive home the breakfast theme. Now the build. Start with the glaze, then the donut, more syrup, then the chicken. Finally, smother the whole thing with their country gravy.
Calvin, Sunny, we've come to our first location. So there's a couple things here that are surprising. One, alcohol. Cheers. It is before noon. Oh, that is strong.
This is the extreme of a great brunch.
Right, there's nothing better than booze and breakfast together, and here you can get that any time of day. There's nothing really left to do but try it, but I don't even know how to approach it. What if we just eat a piece of chicken crisp? Oh, yeah. Now, I'm told this isn't panko crusted.
You're right. It is cornflakes that have been grinded up. It's so American.
Fry it up, smothered in gravy. Let's try it out.
The crunch from the fried chicken.
It's gravy resistant.
And I'm glad that they did the fried chicken fingers instead of the whole fried chicken.
Yeah, sometimes it can be too much. Here, it's really thin.
They pounded it out, and then you have more surface area, so you get that great tasting chicken.
What is the best way to beat this kind of meat?
Between two pieces of plastic wrap, you want to put the chicken breast in there, and then you want to hammer it out with a mallet.
That's how you would beat it.
That's how I beat my meat.
From here, I'm scared. I'm told the inside of the donut is kind of airy. Ready?
I'm ready. Oh, I mean, it just cuts in so tenderly.
The smell is just steaming out Toby goodness from the inside. And you can see that is still a nice, big, globby, thick piece of dough. I think now we just try to get a whole cross section.
This is going to be the $1 million bite right here.
Wow.
Christmas morning on a plate. It's a savory, sweet balance that no real cuisine has. That's the winner right there.
I mean, there's a lot of dough to it. Very doughy, which I really like. There's plenty of airiness in there. Look at that. It's great. You could use this as a hemorrhoid pillow. Have you ever had a hemorrhoid pillow?
No, I haven't.
I'm not at that age group.
I always think when you do those heavy squats, you're gonna get a hemorrhoid.
Oh, probably. And then whenever I have to drive around, I'll come here.
Get the donut, cut a little hole in the middle, and just...
I don't know if the owner of this restaurant is going to be flattered or horrified, and I'm not going to wait to find out. You ready for more food?
I'm ready for more food.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Next up, Minnesota's most exotic traditional food offering. A mix of mundane ingredients that, when combined, make magic.
Gerber?
Gerber, yes, sir.
How you doing? Is that Gerber like the baby food?
Kind of, except it's with the B instead of the D.
Gerber.
Now you guys are making fun of my name? It's not going to happen in my kitchen.
I would never. Yeah, because you have knives here.
A lot.
Chef Gerber originally comes from El Salvador. Now, he's lived in Minnesota for over 25 years. And he can whip up Midwestern meals that'll make your tater tot hole drop.
We're here because you have some outstanding, really decadent, over-the-top, yummy, delicious food. I'm looking at one right here. There's 3 little cast iron pans. What is inside of them?
We call it chili mac in Minnesota.
Chili mac. Apparently, it's a Midwestern dish, but I've never tried it. It takes the best of mac and cheese and the best of chili and brings it together in one pan. It starts with the chili. Their recipe includes chili, peppers, onions, tomato sauce, beans, tomato paste, and their secret spice blend. Mix it and let it cook. Now, the mac and cheese. Combine macaroni noodles with an in-house cheese sauce. Then add the chili and marry these 2 dishes. Top it with even more cheese and throw it in the pizza oven. When the cheese is oozing, add corn chips for a little crunch. And finally, a dollop of sour cream.
Ooh, it's creamy. The cheese is melted on top.
Yeah, I like there's a fine layer of cheese. There's so much crunchy stuff on top. Let's go for it. Here you go.
There's more than one cheese in here.
You are right. Macaroni and cheese, we put Parmesan cheese, shredded cheddar, and mozzarella cheese.
Is that even legal in Minnesota?
Yeah, they recently allowed it. I'm eating it, I'm trying to figure out, is it more mac and cheese, is it more chili? Definitely the chili is the more dominant one in the relationship, because a lot of us eat chili with cheese in it anyways. Then you're just getting some noodliness, and when you combine that with the toppings, it's very rich. So I'm sure when you finally hit that sour cream, it kind of cleanses your palate, and then you're ready for more.
This is what I imagine during the cold winters of Minnesota.
Wait, is this a Minnesota thing?
That's the Minnesota thing, so that's where it's called, hot dish.
Hot dish. It's a word all Minnesotans grew up with.
Well, I know hot dish.
It's a full meal that could feed a whole family all from one dish, usually including a protein, a carb, and canned or frozen veggies.
So I think Minnesota food is all about, like, how do we get some good flavors going on? But something that's going to be quick and cheap, too.
It's quick, it's delicious, and it tastes like nostalgia.
Let's talk about our main dish for today. This one featuring tater tots.
tater tots, small fried cylinders made from grated potatoes. Here, they're making the king of dishes that are hot, tater tot hot dish.
My mom used to make this all the time growing up. It's like, what can I make for 6 kids in 20 minutes using stuff that comes from bags and cans? And that is how tater tot hot dish was born.
The difference with that is, that we make everything from scratch.
Burger's take on this classic starts with no cans at all, just cream of mushroom made from scratch. Once that cooks, he moves it to another bowl and adds ground beef and corn. Now, the premium hot dish built. This cast iron skillet receives a layer of tater tots, topped with our hot dish mixture and cheese that'll roast in the oven. Then more cheese, more oven, and finally a few more tots on top.
So it's been about 3 hours since our last meal. I'm feeling recharged and ready. Right here, tater tot hot dish. Now, I've eaten so much of the food of your childhood, but finally, you get to try a taste of my childhood, but like on steroids and with a lot more cheese.
This is a little more elevated, they would say.
Yeah, they somehow made this Minnesota food and made it kind of elegant.
I'm not gonna do a white joke right now.
You don't have to. I already am. Should we try a tot?
Okay.
Cheers. Oh, it's so crunchy. That's definitely homemade.
When you break it apart, you have these nice little grates of potato.
The ones I ate when I was a kid, they would be kind of wet on the inside.
Ooh.
And it would be maybe a bit crispy, but this is like a 90% crisp factor. It is a thunder crunch.
Thunder crunch.
Thunder crunch. Next, I think we break this cheesy layer and discover what's beneath.
So much cheese.
Ready?
Am I ready?
You're ready. It's time to become a full Minnesotan. Oh, God.
Homemade grilled mushroom, ground beef, and corn wrapped in a cheesy crust. It's beefy, it's creamy, it's savory. Do you have any memories right now?
Yes.
What do you see right now?
I'm in that high school lunchroom. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting just a shot of sodium straight to the heart. I'm looking around. Oh, my table's empty. Why don't I have friends yet? Why do I move to a different school every year? Oh, at least I have the hot dish. Wow, that's all the memories that just came to me.
Wow. These are the dishes that really bring back those memories. Whether they're good, popular to me, or not so good.
We're going from a kitchen where they fry tater tots to one where they fry everything, including the burgers. A taste of Seoul in Minneapolis, brought to you by Chef Wendy.
All right, so this is so great. You're so slammed in here. It's so busy that we couldn't even stop you for the interview. You're gonna do a little cooking, a little talking. It's all good, no problem. What type of food are you serving here?
Well, we sell food for the soul. I want to flip that because lately there's been a lot of people that have said soul food is this, soul food is that. Soul food is whatever makes your body dance.
Oh, taco and chapter. I got soul right now.
Aside from her traditional soul food menu, Wendy became a local celebrity because of her rolls.
Could it be a tater tot hot dish?
It could be tater tot hot dish and we just put that in a roll.
Could it be chili mac?
It could be chili mac. We do that in a roll too.
The rolls started out as a way to trick her children into eating more veggies. But as the domestic approval rating for these rolls soared, she experimented with other filling possibilities. Now her menu has more than a dozen rolls of various kinds.
Before we get too much into the conversation, so I want to talk about what's in this box.
And that box is the Marry Me Mac.
Oh, it's mac in a roll.
It's mac in a roll.
First, she mixes macaroni with shredded cheddar and melted cheese.
What cheeses do you use?
Then she lays out 2 wrappers and spreads more melted cheese.
Monterey, pepper jack, and it's a Colby.
Then macaroni and even more cheese.
I feel like I need a basil leaf to balance this out.
Finally, she wraps it up and throws it in the deep fryer.
You ready?
Ready.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
So this shell is so great. I was worried this was going to be so thick that it was going to push all the mac and cheese in every direction but my mouth. But absolutely not. It's so brittle and flaky that you just crunch through it immediately, and then you just get like just a nice warm mouthful of macaroni and cheese. It's so ooey gooey. It's so good.
I've been cooking my whole life. Dedicated to the soul roll for the last 7 years. Like completely dedicated.
And are you the one behind this whole menu? Is this all your creation?
It is. Like we sit down with family and I shoot recipes and stuff off of them and ask them what they think about certain things.
Can I be in your family? At least in the people that taste test the food?
That's part of it. Come on.
Let's talk about the food we're here for today.
The Mogul Burger. The Mogul Burger is my spin on a Juicy Lucy.
the Juicy Lucy, an iconic Minnesota cheeseburger where the cheese lives in the middle of two patties. When you take a bite, the cheese bursts forth like a geyser of flavor.
My version of that is 2 patties, and we wrap it in one of those egg roll wrappers, and we deep fry it.
Wendy doesn't use just any wrappers, but the egg wrappers common in Asian cuisine. Their thinness and ability to hold most any moist ingredients she puts inside make them an ideal shell.
Is there a bun?
There's no bun on it.
Wendy's mobile burger starts with 2 egg roll wraps smothered with melted cheese, then turkey bacon, American cheese, a burger patty, onion, green pepper, and pepper jack, more cheese, and the second patty. Seal it up and fry.
Location 3, and this is the final meal because we're probably gonna die after this. First of all, Kool-Aid, red flavor.
Red flavor is not a fruit.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's taste it, and then you tell me what flavor that is.
Okay, here we go. Red.
And then here, the main course, the mogul burger. So let's pick it up. I like that there's no bun, and so it's kind of diet food. High protein, high fat, super healthy. Let's talk about the structural integrity. It's a 10 out of 10. Easy to hold on to, and everything stays really tight inside. It's almost like when they fry that wonton wrapper, it hugs everything in closer and tighter. I think the only thing left to do now is take a bite. Let's go for it.
Wow, it's not holding back at all. This is pushing the flavor to the max.
There's nothing subtle here.
There's a lot of soul food essence in there. Salt, garlic powder, paprika, marjoram.
This is her own unique blend. It's almost like eating ribs that has like a really powerful dry rub, where it's not just about the fatty meat, the dry rub hits you too. This meal is like you are mainlanding grease and sugar and just everything that makes food delicious. It is here in its most pure form. It's so intense. Super unique, extremely indulgent. I love Wendy's story. She didn't go to some fancy culinary school. She just kind of learned along the way, and throughout that process, she was able to create everything you see today. It's a great story, it's inspirational, and deadly.
Indeed, it is deadly.
Should we go?
You should. Actually, roll me out, dude.
Listen, if anybody can roll you, it's Wendy. Let me get her. She's putting you in
Yeah,
her
put me in
roll.
her roll. Why did I ask for that?
Calvin, today we ate 6 different foods at 3 different locations. I want to know which food you would love to allow to let kill you.
The one food that I would let kill me has to be the Gary Cooper. Not only was that donut really well made, but then when you added the fried chicken, the country gravy, and the maple syrup, that is truly an experience.
Although I do think that is a great option, if I had to pick one food to let kill me, it would be the macaroni and cheese roll. Oh my gosh. I looked at it thinking, I'm going to take a bite and just squish mac and cheese all over the place except for the place it's supposed to go in my mouth. But instead, this crispy wonton skin was hugged around delicious macaroni and cheese, and when I ate it, it became part of me.
I think you found your perfect food.
I do too. But listen, this is just the beginning. From now until the day I die, we must travel the USA in search of other foods that could kill us. And we'll find the ultimate food to die by. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. You walk the other direction. Yeah, take a different car.
Being an influencer doesn't require millions of fans. All you need is this t-shirt. Entertain and inspire at your own pace. Don't be an influencer. Be a micro-influencer. Get your shirt now.
Let me deliver this to you. Yeah. I need you to try it with us in case you poison this with knives.
Oh, look, what's over there? What? Oh, you'll see it? Insecticide. Is that food?
Is it insecticide?
Gerber,
Can you be my new Minnesota mom?
You're gonna have to talk to my GM.
Or your general mom?
Yeah.
your grandmother.
Do you know spicy foods burn more calories?
Yes, they do. You have to,
Like process the spice?
that's right.
These are basically neutral. It's like celery.
I would say so. Yeah.
I would say so. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. And a huge thank you to Calvin from FKN Deliciousness on YouTube. He flew all